kind of how sad we are that he's not with the program anymore, that his duties have taken him away from this. We miss having you in it, Joel. It's also our custom, in addition to asking a faculty member of the program to address the graduates, to invite one of the cohort. And this is the 8th graduating class of honors scholars. And this year's, the person we invited this year is Rebecca Pfeiffer, whom I would like to introduce. Rebecca is a product of Brownsburg High School, and she has done a lot of the things on campus that we envision or hope at the best that the honors scholars will do. And one of the big goals of the program, it isn't just to enrich everyone's academic experience, that's part of it, but it's also to encourage them to take leadership roles and to, as Joel said, to enter into the fray. And she's really done that. She's served as vice president and president of AU College Democrats. She's a member of Alpha Chi, of Alpha Kappa Delta Honor Society. She earned departmental honors, and in August, after she receives her bachelor's in social work tomorrow, in August she'll go to the master's program at IU Bloomington to carry her education further. We're all really proud of that. Thank you for accepting, and please welcome Rebecca Pfeiffer.
When I first came to Scholars Soar, I was convinced I was not going to apply for the honors program. I didn't want to be in this elite group of geniuses that I clearly was not qualified for. After a whole day of faculty and students telling me, just interview, you can always turn it down later, I reluctantly sat down in my Disney World t-shirt and interviewed with Dr. Lyle Appolido and Nathan Neiman. I remember being asked what the most influential book in my life was, excluding the Bible. The look of confusion on the interviewer's face when I stated 1984 assured me I was not going to make it into the program. Even though I felt concerned about my interview, I began to actually fancy the idea of making it into this program that promised academic excellence. I anxiously waited for my letter in the mail, knowing that God's will be done. I remember my mom bringing me my letter of acceptance after an orchestra rehearsal, and my excitement that was chosen to be in such a prestigious group of students. I also felt fear that I could not live up to the expectations that would be set forth for me. What I did not know at that time was that joining the honors program would be the best decision I made during my time at Anderson University. One of the best aspects of the honors program is the fellowship it provides. I will never forget orientation week with my cohort. One of the first assignments received that week was to sit yourself with the 2 people you thought were most different from yourself. What we all found out by the end of the week was that we weren't that different. None of us could build a Lego structure by memory. All of us decided that Mother Teresa and Bear Grylls were equally important on a deserted island. And we all agreed that our responsibility video should have won the competition. But on a more serious note, we all strived for academic excellence, had similar anxieties regarding college and our futures, and most importantly, we were all children of Christ. The individuals in my cohort contain some of my closest friends I know will remain for life. Friends that have been with me through my brightest and my darkest times. The students in the room are also some of the brightest that AU has to offer. I have no doubt that every single person in my cohort will go on to do great things and live out Anderson's mission to create caring, creative, and competent students. The students are not the only special part of the honors program. The honors faculty have been some of the most impactful, informative during my time at Anderson. They have pushed me and my peers to not only be good students, but to be good Christians, citizens, and humans. One of the most challenging classes for me was Dr. Schrage's Christ and Culture, where I was forced to examine my faith at more than a Sunday school level. I got to see my classmates as well as myself grapple with big questions such as, where is my place as a Christian in culture? Today, I can easily say, I don't know. While this, to some, may seem like a step back in the formation of my faith, I see it as a huge step forward. The very fact that I am indecisive proves I'm thinking about my faith at more than a surface level. If it was not for this class, I would be thinking about my faith in absolutes and stereotypes that would likely stunt my growth as an academic and as a Christian. So to that, I would like to thank the Honors Program for challenging my faith and character. Honors faculty not only pushed us academically, but they walked beside us as we journeyed through our time at AU. These are faculty that will pray for students before class, that will take us out for pizza, that will invite us into their homes and show genuine concern when we are hurting. When I went through a difficult time my freshman year, the honors faculty were the ones that continually gave me support, and I'll always be grateful for that. I will never forget your kind words, your prayers, and your grace. As we move along to this next chapter of life, I think it is important we remember and reflect on all we learned in these past 4 years. Now is the time to apply all of this knowledge and try to make the world a better place. We all have the capacity to become great servant leaders in whatever field we choose. I will leave you all with a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Friends, today I encourage you to start making that trail, whether it is at graduate school or work or on a tropical island somewhere far from Indiana. With our education and with Christ, we can truly become our best selves. Thank you.